Dr. Rafferty, do you see a solution to our current problems with violence and takeover in some of our universities and institutions?
Yes, I think that President Nixon in his recent statement pointed one way. I think California's experience at San Francisco State College and at the University of California has pointed in the same direction, that if you can get governing boards and preferably administrators who will take a good no-nonsense attitude and say, look, dissent is all right, but when it comes to throwing Molotov cocktails around and beating people over the head and sending them to the hospital, we're going to draw a line, and if you keep this up, we're going to expel you. I think that the California experience has shown that when this type of no-nonsense attitude is adopted, the colleges stay open. We haven't closed down any in California. We had some rough times there, but we made it rough for the rioters too. And the colleges remain open, and the educational process goes on. I think there's a lesson in this for other states.
Well, if you do have a lesson, why haven't other states followed your example?
Well, for one thing, of course, the college presidents have shown a distressful tendency to become towers of jelly. The first thing they start thinking about is amnesty, which is a concept profoundly alien to American democracy, which stresses the individual, not group pardons. It's a European and an alien idea. For another reason, I sometimes think that we could solve this problem pretty well if we would add a new dimension to our hiring of college presidents and chancellors. If instead of merely subjecting them to tests in regard to their expertise, their probity, their scholarly degrees, we would also demand physical examinations of them to determine whether or not, in fact, they have backbones. I'm beginning to suspect, and I think President Nixon, from what he said yesterday, is beginning to suspect, that most of them just have a little gristle from neck to hip bone.